You Waterford Balance is run to a full welcome to How's the Week Been hashtag 25. Wow, on episode 25 now. Wow, that's quite. We've made quite a journey here. So yeah, anyway, welcome to How's the Week Been. And yeah, also what I'm gonna try and do, if I remember, is rate the week on a 1 to 10 scale, because apparently it's clickbait not doing it. Like 1 to 10, because they don't actually tell you how's the actual week been, and they kind of just talk about it. So yeah, I guess I'll try and do that. So yeah, let's go. So first lesson, we did have PE, but did shop and it was terrible. It was just throwing a metal ball across the field. Well, pushing it. Pushing it, apparently, because you're not supposed to throw it. And then they were good at softball. I don't even know what it is anymore. So, all I remember is that the ball wasn't soft at all. And then after that, went to English and just did like typical like fairy tales. Actually, it was quite terrible. And then after that, I did a science test in science, and even though it was an actual science test in the hall, it was just a physics test. It was quite small, but it was also quite hard. So yeah, rip. Anyway, so after that, had not maths. We definitely did have maths. Yeah, well, no, we didn't. We had. Actually, no, I had science, and I had active lunch. We did rounders and do terrible, really. And then, yeah, I did terrible. And then after that, had thingy known as maths, and did this revisional lesson. It was okay, basically talked a lesson. But then, Spanish, typical horrible Spanish. I hate Spanish so goddamn. And then after that, went home. I couldn't go on Xbox until 6 because my mom's a new stupid rule. So yeah, I kind of had to just wait. Wasn't that hard? It was quite hard. It was the hardest moment of my life. And basically bashed Overwatch all night. Got quite a bit of XP. Got a triple kill with the result just now. So yeah, that was quite fun. On to Tuesday now. So now we're recording this on Wednesday, but not on Wednesday night, Wednesday morning, because my mum doesn't let us on until 6, which is kind of whatever. But it's because 2 teachers said that homework can appear rushed at times. Anyway, so first lesson on Tuesday, we had English, and we did about fairy tales again, and we had to write our own. Like, they replaced a line or something like that. It wasn't really that good, to be honest. But it's English, like, what else do you expect? In the maths, I forgot my book. But, like, it didn't even matter because I didn't do anything with books. It was the revision and pie charts and stuff like that. Ready for the maths test, which is in the afternoon. Oh, God, I'm so tired. But it's the morning, like, what do you expect? And then in PE, we did softball. It was actually quite good. I didn't do much really. Actually, we know it was really depressing, I realised, because it was my turn, and 3 people had to go out before you could thingy. Before that, you would switch, and it was my turn. Oh no, I was behind Benjamin, because it's Benjamin's turn. And then he just goes out, and I couldn't get a turn, because 2 people were already out. And also Ben Charlton was terrible. He went on straight away twice, because he missed the ball. Ugh, sorry Ben, but you weren't that good. And yeah, it happened again when I don't know who got us out at the second time, but it was my turn next as well. And then in rounders and active lunch, the exact same thing. Actually, it wasn't the exact same, because it was Elliot's turn, but then it was my turn. So yeah, overall very depressing PE and active lunch, to be honest. Only 1 turn of softball while everyone else had 3. It wasn't fair at all. Like, they should have just like let the whole team go, and then the whole team. It just wasn't fair because everyone just pushed in, even though they had their turn. But then we had crap technology. Yeah, the bad technology. We just learned about nothing all lesson, to be honest. And then the maths test actually wasn't that hard, to be honest. Like, I didn't find it well, yeah, I kinda did, but I don't want to say anything because first came out testing. It's so easy. But I'm not going to say anything before we get results, because they'll probably be like, it's so easy, you can get like 2. Although I'm pretty confident I'll get a decent mark, hopefully. Anyway, on the Wednesday now, which I'm going to record tonight. To get the gal left at the last minute there, record this, but, well, not the last minute, it's still Wednesday, but it's like, I'll go to bed in like 7 minutes, because 3 tests tomorrow. But anyway, on the day, first lesson, we had geography, was revised pretty much your lesson. Quite cool. Quite cool. Quite fun. Not fun, just not terrible really. Evan still isn't in. Pray for pigeon. Pray for pigeon. Anyway, after that, we decided to go to the thing known as science. It was, again, the divisional lesson. We had like a practice test. Not practice test, but like, we had some questions that was typically struggle on. And yeah, we typically struggled and just revised again for tests. And then after that, I had that lesson which is known as mathematics. Now last week I kind of took the big elbows after I said feckin' noob and yun. So yeah, I'm a laughing stock now. Crap. Anyway, so yeah, maths, we just did like another revision lesson, and yeah, we just did like, what was it again? Like triangles and I don't know. But Thomas and Evan were both off, so I had to sit next to Kyle again. Which was there was something I was gonna put in House Weekly, but I completely forgot. For Kyle. I have no idea. Kyle, if you're watching this video, please comment what I was supposed to put in House Weekly for, because I forgot. Sorry, Kyle. And then I guess the roast, I guessed it correctly, it was pork, and it was pork, so yeah, I'm happy like that. I'm happy like that, but I'm happy because of that. And it was very nice as well. And then after that, we decided to have that lesson that's known as, crap, I forgot already. Oh yeah, French, we just did a revised lesson. Stuff like that, and just did tenses and typical French stuff. And then after that we did RE. Yeah, it was the most awkward lesson ever because it was just, I'm not even going to talk about it. It was just the most awkward lesson ever. Like, oh god. And then I went home, and then I came back to school and parents' evening. Alex was there for a bit, and then he went home and I already ditched his. His mum kind of forced him, to be honest. And then I was alone with his sister for quite a while. My mum talked to people, and then got in, and everyone left the house. And after Ollie, it was Stank. Also, Ollie, not his first walk, but one of his first walks. And my dad picked up his shat with his hands. Oh god, because he didn't have any bags, so he's like, oh, I had to, like, just don't just pick up the dog poo with your hands. Oh. Luckily he didn't make dinner. Luckily, that's what he did. That would be gruesome. Oh god. But then, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I tried to level up and get a loot box. I did get a loot box. I got nothing, and I tried to get like 75 currency to get a Winston skin, but that never happened because I only got 20 currency from that one loot box. On to the man known as Thursday. Also, I'm a little louder because I kind of turn the microphone up because I'm not a noob anymore. Is that better? Is that better? That's better. Okay, right, so first lesson, we did have a geography test, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, actually. I don't know if I've done well or not. Hopefully I have. Well, quite confident on it. And then in English, we just did, like, you know, just describing stuff, and I had to describe this picture thing, and it was quite terrible. I'm sorry. And then after that, we had a history test, and we just had to write about, like, slavery and stuff like that. Quite okay, actually. Also, it was a history test. I don't know if I said history test, but it was a history test. And then after active lunch, it's my turn, and we had to go in. Again! Why again? Either way, I went in, and then Miss N went late, so I ended up being late for the test. I had to run in, it was horrible. And then the test itself was quite hard, but it wasn't as hard as last year. That's all I'm going to say, because it wasn't as hard as last year. It was a lot easier. Well, because everyone in the school had the same test, that's probably why. And then history, like, Miss got Raji because we weren't doing work, and which has been, I don't know. And then got home and did nothing. What did I do when I got home? Did I even go home? Oh yeah, I went on Xbox because I'm like that. Because my mum and dad went, and so I just went on like, damn it now. Oh god. And then Harriers, we did long jump, and Ben went home early and ditched us, so I had to start home by myself. And then played on Overwatch all night with like Kai and Ben and who else was on? Liam a bit, and Shay and Ethan. So yeah, that was Thursday on Friday now. Phew. I did it again. I did it again. It's now Saturday, and I'm recording this on for Friday. I'm so bad at these. Anyway, on to first lesson, and it was the best lesson I've ever had. Honestly, I spent like pretty much a whole lesson doing a YouTube marathon of cringy science songs. It was the best. If I remember, I'll leave some in the description if you want to listen to them, because they are amazing, honestly. Anyway, after that I had English, and even it was RA. I had doing homework in class because I'm not much of a noob. I didn't do homework, and then I got pranked that we had maths homework, or I didn't. I was all panicking and stuff because I hadn't done that. I was it. Anyway, moving on to that thing. The one is English, and we did antonyms, and it was just terrible. And then after fish and chips and stuff like that, we had maths and did another test, and it was two really hard questions, but the rest of them were quite easy. And the PSHE we did about hobbies. It was that again, and it wasn't even that inspirational, or not at all. Just not. But then went home and crap. Oh yeah, I went home, and then I was give the Subway and stuff like that. It was very, very nice. And then back to Overwatch all night. I didn't do competitive or anything because I'm probably gonna stop playing competitive. It's getting a bit too much stress, just BS, to be honest. So yeah, that's how this week been. If you did enjoy the video, wanna see more, definitely make sure to smash a like down below and subscribe if you're new. But for now, my name is Roberto4, and I'm out. Was that brilliant?